Hey guys, ADP.artwork here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do lighting using Leonardo. I'll show you two ways on how to do it. Both of these are ways that I've done lighting, so I'll get into it. I'll use this picture of LeBron James for both, just for the sake of the tutorial. So first, you have your picture. I duplicate it twice, so I have 3 copies of it. But one of the layers you can just hide because you don't need it. But I just like to have it as extra in case I mess up. So in the bottom layer of your lighting, you should turn exposure up, like to whatever looks good to you, like bright enough to you. It all varies on what picture you're using, because some pictures are lighter, some pictures are darker, and so on. So then on the top layer, should turn exposure down, but not like that, because you can't see anything. Like that is good. Then there's a difference. In mask, a linear gradient, and just drag it down from wherever your light is coming from. You could add a light source before this if you want. I probably should have. I'll do that after. Then you have lighting right now. I'll add the light source now too. Yeah, there. I have a light source. So you have lighting right now. But if you want it more intense, you can add an empty layer. Black would make it darker, so just again drag from wherever your light is coming from down. You can stop it more though, like at halfway or around that, just so it's darker, and turn down opacity. Or you can keep it like that if you like empty space, but I don't really like it, so I'll just turn it down. And you can also, if it's too dark now, you can add a white one and just drag it from the opposite corner. So it's up there. Just makes the light source and up there more intense. And put that on overlay. You can turn down the opacity on that too if you want. And yeah, so that is the first way on how you can do lighting. This also works using PNGs if you want. I usually do that when I make a swap design and just want the design to focus on the swap more than anything else. But so that's what I do for that. And the second way, use the same picture of LeBron James, but this time I'm using PNG. So get your masked picture, load it. This is where I really like to duplicate it twice, so I have 3 layers of it, 3 copies of it, rather. Because in case I mess up on lighting and I make it too dark or too bright or something, so you can like put the extra one down below and hide it if you want, whatever. Again, you're on the bottom layer, you're turning the exposure up. Then on the top layer, you're turning the exposure down. You can add your light source again. Put it on screen or whatever blend mode it is. I'll put it below the PNGs. It just looks better to me. Then you can do the linear gradient method again if you want, but that's not what I'm going to do in this one. This one, I'm going to take a soft brush, turn down the pressure, turn down the hardness, make it big. You want like a large brush just so it's not as rough. And then wherever you think light would hit, you should brush away the dark layer. Definitely light would hit his hand here, so this would probably want to be real bright. Just make it gradual. someone hit his arm. And if there's lighting in the picture already, you could work with that. Since there's lighting here on his jersey in the original picture, and some light would hit there, I can make that bright. Probably just right here will be a little bit bright. Maybe just a little bit of his arm, just tap. Same with his armband. I just keep going back to the face because it just looks too rough to me, but some on his leg. And if you want, you can, I like to do this in the background. You can turn down saturation, exposure. I'll turn down the exposure a little bit on it. I'll turn down the saturation on it. And then I'll give it a slight blur. Just so the player I'm using stands out more. And sorry about the bad masking. I was just rushing for this tutorial, but rushed the masking. And on Leonardo, I don't know why, but it gives you a white line around the player, and people will always notice that. They always find it necessary. So I'll take like a hard brush, turn the pressure up, and just brush around it. You might want to do that before you duplicate the layers, just so you don't have to keep doing it twice. But I didn't do that. But yeah, you guys just know to brush it away. Once again, you can add the empty layer. It's very similar to the other method, except you're using PNGs in a brush. Yeah. And you can also don't forget to do gradient maps, color correction, add gradient maps, color correction, anything like that would work really well for any design. And don't forget your watermark. Alright, and save your final product, whatever design. This method of lighting works for complex designs, simple designs, anything. And feel free to always experiment with things and just do what you think looks good. Thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe, like this video, and comment down below for more tutorials and requests on what I should do, what apps I should use for a tutorial, or you can ask me through my Instagram, adp.artwork. I answer DMs. Alright, thank you guys.